Imagine a river turning hunger into history. By the Nile, some 5,000 years ago, life was a rhythm of flood and sun, patience and planning. From this fertile mud, civilization began to rise. And it was not alone. Along the Tigris and Euphrates, surpluses of grain were etched into clay tablets, the first lines of a new social contract. As cities grew and strangers learned to live as one, a new question arose: who holds the center? The answer was empire. Achaemenid Persia organized vast territories with couriers and coin. The Greco-Roman world governed through roads, debate, and law. And the Han dynasty built its strength on trained officials and full granaries. Authority scaled, ambition grew, and borders were drawn onto the first maps. But borders have always been bridges. Along the Silk Roads, caravans carried not just glass and horses, but new ways of thinking. For what is power if ideas cannot travel? Belief systems gave meaning to life and structure to society. Hinduism framed duty and rebirth. Buddhism taught a path away from suffering. Confucian thought shaped family and rule. And later, the scriptures of Judaism, Christianity, and, in the early 7th century, Islam would unite millions through covenant, gospel, and the call to prayer, knitting together kingdoms, markets, and centers of learning. Through the medieval centuries, innovation traveled faster than any flag. While Byzantine scribes preserved ancient knowledge, Song dynasty artisans were refining paper, the compass, and gunpowder. In West Africa, the Mali Empire thrived on gold and oral tradition. And across the ocean, in Mesoamerica and the Andes, great cities terraced mountains and mapped the stars. The world was a tapestry of interconnected cultures long before it was fully mapped. Then, a new moment, sails catching a global wind. The vast oceans, once barriers, became highways. This Columbian exchange would forever bind distant coasts, for better and for worse. Potatoes from the Americas would nourish Europe's growing cities, while unseen viruses from the Old World would decimate the New. The world was shrinking, and its future was being violently rewritten. With new foods came new ideas. The telescope challenged the heavens, and reason began to challenge the divine right of kings. In crowded squares, pamphlets spread radical notions of liberty and human rights. A question echoed from salons to streets: if all are born equal, who dares claim a throne forever? This question sparked revolutions in the Americas, in France, in Haiti. And it fueled another great upheaval, the roar of the factory, as the industrial age reshaped the world with steam, steel, and the tyranny of the clock. The 20th century accelerated everything. Telegraphs clicked, skies droned, and trenches scarred the earth. 2 world wars and the clash of ideologies redrew the map once more. From the rubble, new nations emerged, and institutions like the United Nations promised a future of dialogue. Then came the digital revolution, linking households into a vast global network. This deep history shapes our world today, from the food on our tables to the rights we demand. We now face global challenges, from climate change to pandemics, linked by the very systems our ancestors built. Our tools, from genome editing to artificial intelligence, are advancing faster than our wisdom. The story is not over. We are living in its next chapter, following where this incredible acceleration leads.